Earlier this month, Scrooly G was one of 5 people arrested in Louisiana. Now, up until now, it was kind of like a mystery. No one was able to find the charges, but I found them, and I'm gonna break it all down. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Scrooly G was like Puerto Rican, maybe like Dominican or something. Apparently not, okay? His real name is Deshaun Jawan Maurice Bradley. Now, Deshaun Jawan Maurice Bradley, his charges are possession of a controlled dangerous substance, Schedule 3, possession of a controlled dangerous substance, Schedule 5, possession of marijuana, prohibited acts, drug paraphernalia, manufacture, transfer, possession of machine guns, illegal carrying of a weapon during the commission of a crime or in presence of CDS. So basically, he had a switch on him while he also had drugs on him. Now, they just used the drugs to enhance the gun charges. If you don't know, when you have drugs on you, it makes the gun charges worse. You could get more time for the gun charges if you have drugs on you. Now, Scrooly G was arrested on May 1st, and he sat in jail for about 5 days until he got bailed out or bonded out on May 6th. And he actually had a couple words about this. It seems like he was mad, but we're going to talk about that later. First, I want to talk about all the charges against all the people that he's with. Now, these 3 dudes that are with him, Marcel, Tony, and Shandon, they all have the same exact charges as him. The same machine gun charges and the same drug charges. Seems like they were caught in the car, and so since the car had it, everybody got the same charges. Now, as you guys can see, all of these guys are still in custody. They did not get bonded out. And now, this dude, Elijah Dixon, he has all the same gun and drug charges, right? Everything's pretty much the same, just like the other people. But he has some traffic-related charges like turning movements and required signals, beam road lighting equipment, driver must be licensed. So I guess he was driving without a license. So this tells me that he was the driver, right? And it's obviously dumb as hell to be driving. First, the driver doesn't have a license. So as soon as you guys get pulled over, you got to get out the car and get the car searched, towed, or whatever. Then I guess the guy wasn't using his signals. Maybe that's why he got pulled over. You know, obviously they want to pull over any car with 5 YNs in it. But he gave them a reason, and then once they pulled him over, they realized that the driver did not have a license. Now, the interesting part about this dude is that he actually bonded out before Scrooly G. Now they all got arrested on May 1st, but Scrooly G bonded out May 6th. This dude, Elijah, he bonded out 3 days before Scrooly G. He bonded out on May 3rd. When Scrooly got out of jail, he was actually complaining, saying that people weren't helping him with bail, and he's trying to help his other homie pay his bail, but his other homie's bail is $500,000. Scrooly G said that his own bail was $300,000. $300K to get me home. Ain't know if I was staying or leaving that Louisiana prison. Need a half a ticket to get you home. This sounds so crazy. Heard you through a vent. Stayed isolated with me. Heard it all. I know you love the fuck out of me. You know I love the fuck out of you, fool. On Jasmine, I'm coming. They ain't know the half we been through. Like you said, this ain't your first Jose. Ain't my first to come get you. I'm so hurt right now, blood. I'm talking about real tears. Nobody be there for us how we be there for them. It's enough of that. See you this month. Stamp that, fool. I'll go back to 0 and no sleep to have you back with me. They left us in that motherfucker to rot. Y'all broke my heart for the last time. I don't want to kick it or talk. Now, immediately what stuck out to me here is that he said that he's willing to pay his homie's bail, which is $500,000. And he said that he's willing to go back to 0. Like, basically, he's willing to go broke to get his homie out of jail. Now, that part at the bottom when they left us in that bitch and y'all broke my heart for the last time, I don't want to talk or kick it. People were saying that that was the part about Lil Bibby. You know, because Scrooly G, allegedly, he signed to Grade A, which is Lil Bibby's company. So, you know, a lot of artists, when they get locked up, they expect their label owner to help them with bail, which, you know, you shouldn't expect nobody to do nothing for you, but I could understand it, you know. You are paying your artist to promote all this degenerate shit. You get what I'm saying? You know what Scrooly raps about. He raps about drugs and guns. Now, what did he get arrested for? He got arrested for drugs and guns. Now, this is actually the second time that Scrooly actually had problems with the label and Lil Bibby. And he went off on them on Instagram a while ago. I can't really find the messages right now, but he did talk about it on his No Jumper interview.
You had a moment where you kind of tripped out on the label on social media. Was that then you were talking about?
Like, I don't really want to get, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't want to get too much into it. It's just like, moral of the story, I just feel like when I was independent, I was dropping 4 to 5 tapes a month. Well, not a month, but a year. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, when I signed, it was like, I just assumed it still be the same way. So it was a lot of shit I didn't know. But they taught me the business game, like, I still get bread, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still meeting people, you know what I'm saying? They help with the flights, like, you know what I'm saying? They help with the videos, you know what I'm saying?
It was the thing where you like,
it's just like, I ain't like how certain people was talking, like, not Bibby and none of them. Like, shout out to everybody who know they helped me.
So from what he said right here, we could break down a couple things, right? He said when he got signed, he didn't realize that he wasn't going to be able to drop as much music as he was before. So he was a little bit mad about that. That's understandable, right? But then he also said that he didn't like the way some people were talking. Now, I don't know, maybe he felt like he wasn't all the way respected as an artist and that's what he meant. Or if he meant like people were literally like disrespecting him. But he was also worried about other things, right? As a label, you want your label to promote you and, you know, feel like they're putting in the work behind you. But he felt like they weren't promoting him enough. They weren't working behind him.
Bro.
You felt like niggas wasn't posting your shit, though. You said bump.
That's what really affected me the most. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like I didn't feel like I was big enough, bro. I'm from a small place. So it was like, for me to sign, I feel like nobody promoted it. You know what I'm saying? And that was the only thing that I didn't like.
But even after that, Scooty said he still got respect for them and still appreciated the work that they did put in for him, helping him build some connections that he might use in the future.
But niggas still flew me out, still got me in rooms that I wouldn't have got in without them probably. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always grateful for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing bad to say about niggas. Like, they good businessmen.
So after he got bailed out, and he wrote that thing on his story, like saying like basically people broke his heart for the last time, that he doesn't want to talk or kick it. People took this as like basically him saying that that was his last straw with the label and with Lil Baby or maybe whoever's in the background at the label. You know, I don't know who all works for the label. And you know, I think this raises like a good question. Like, do you think that labels should pay their artists legal fees or their bail? I mean, I don't think it's impossible for Scooly G to make that money back. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that a label owner should pay the bail of their artist if they sign that artist to basically promote these crimes? You get what I'm saying? And you know, it was really hard finding these cases, bro. Like, I literally had to find out Scooly G's name, which I did not know it was Deshaun, Jawan, Maurice, Bradley. Then I had to find out exactly where they got arrested. All I knew was that they got arrested in Louisiana. I had to find the damn county where they got arrested just to find this. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, I'm out.